Hey guys, I did it. I completed Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So before I get into this review, I just want to make sure, just so you know what ground rules, or not ground rules, what sort of level I am at in terms of when it comes to Pokemon games. I've not actually played a fully fledged Pokemon game. I just want to point that out because I know a lot of people who are massive fans of the games of Pokemon will go on about it. Usually I literally just been watching the anime. The only Pokemon game I've actually played is Pokemon Rumble and the Pokemon Mysteries. That's the only Pokemon I've ever actually played. So I just wanted to get that across. Second of all, a lot of the comments and negativity are from just people that just like to hate because first off, Pokemon, when they came out, they said it wasn't a sequel from the main Pokemon games. You know, it's in the name as well. You saw, trailers and stuff like that. I don't understand, you know what I mean? It's like you knew what you were getting into when you bought it, and then you still... I can't remember what that was called now when you put negative reviews. I can't remember what it's called now. It's not negative bomb review, I don't know. Review Tech USA hadn't said a name for it, and I can't remember what it was for. But anyway, off topic. So by the name is Pokemon, it's Let's Go. So it is sort of entwined with the mobile game. I've had the mobile game in the past. I don't have it anymore just because it got very boring after a while because I don't travel that much. So I ended up just catching the same Pokemon over and over and over again, and it just got boring. So I quit playing it. But one of the things that you can do is you can connect your Pokemon Go to the game. So from that, so you've got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and then you got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I got the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So the whole point of this game is you've got to, beat these trainers and collect all these badges. And then in total there's 8 badges to collect, and then when you've collected all those 8 badges from the different gyms, you can then go fight I can't remember the word now, I'm just going to call them Magnificent Four, and go and beat them. Now, one of the main complaints is now to catch Pokemon, you actually, people say it's easy, but usually in the normal Pokemon games, I'm not really a huge knowledge on it, is that you usually battle the Pokemon, but this time you literally just throw the Pokeball. Oh, and let's talk about the motion control, shall we, while we're on this topic. So, obviously you could get the Pokemon one way, you could get the Pokemon Ball. I didn't get that version. I know a lot of people are not massive fans of that. When it comes to the motion control, so if you have it on, say, if you're using it with one controller, you can actually, literally, get your arm out and throw the Pokeball. The motion control it can be really annoying. It is not as accurate. It is, okay, I'm going to just say it's god awful. So anytime I'm playing handheld, and I know I'm going to be catching a lot of Pokemon, I just play it handheld with the Joy-Cons attached, because of the Joy-Con unattached, and then the motion control is kind of, it's kind of all over the place. And to catch different Pokemon, how difficult it is, it depends on obviously the level, the size, what Pokemon it is, and stuff like that. And you have to throw it in a ring, and the coloured ring will let you know how hard it is going to catch. So green is going to be easy, red is going to be the hardest. So there's that. Along the way, you'll also walk into other people to challenge. Sometimes you just have to walk past them and then they'll interact, or sometimes you have to actually physically interact with them, so you have to press a button to obviously get into battle. There's a lot of them, which can be a little bit annoying when you're trying to do a task or something, you're trying to get to another area and you're like, I really don't want to, but obviously it's a good way, as well as catching Pokemon, to XP your Pokemon you have in your party, which you can change on and off in it as well. But for me, it got a little bit annoying sometimes. You can dodge them though, because some of them will turn, so as long as you don't go past them while they're facing you, then they're not going to interact. But there's that. Also, you can also send Pokemon back to Professor, and he will give you like a gift or something, you know, as a thank you. I've only done this once. Now, is it hard? Where like the bot like to fight the gym leaders and stuff like that? It depends. It depends on how you know do your Pokemon. Now, I didn't for ages didn't use any of the candies. You've got the TM something or another. So this is a shit review. Should have had notes written down. But to teach Pokemon new moves till very very later on, until I got to that stage where okay, I'm gonna fight the 4 elite now. But I didn't bother beforehand. Obviously, if you do that, it's gonna make it a lot easier. So for me, it depends obviously how you play the game. I preferred leveling up the Pokemon. Obviously, I said until the near end, naturally by catching Pokemon and fighting other trainers and stuff like that. I found it, I preferred it that way. So when you get to fighting the Elite Four, it depends how tactical. Obviously, knowing which Pokemon is best, against which other Pokemon is good knowledge, and also the levels of what your Pokemon are at the minute as well. But yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I could spend 4 hours playing it. Like, it was really bad. Like, I enjoyed it so much. And obviously, after the game, you can try and obviously catch more Pokemon and, evolve them and stuff like that, which I really liked doing. I like the idea, like, my Pokemon evolving naturally instead of, I think I did it once with one of the stones. But yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. I wouldn't necessarily pay attention to the reviews, to the very negative reviews. As I said, my only issue with it was the motion control, because that could have been really good, but sometimes it was just it took the mick. Half the time the motion controls took the absolute mick. But yeah. But as I said, overall, I really enjoyed it, and obviously there's loads of other things you can do after you've completed and beaten the main story. So overall, I really enjoyed it. If I was to rate it out of 5, I'd probably rate it 4 out of 5. As I said, I really, really, really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend. But just remember, it's not your normal, Pokemon game. It's how it was before. It's a different, it's a different type of Pokemon game that you used to, unless obviously you have been playing Pokemon Let's Go. But yeah, that's it for this review. So bye, guys. I also forgot to mention that there is an option for co-op mode, so you can play with a friend. It does make it a little bit more easier when you are fighting trainers, battles, doing it in co-op. So it does make it a lot easier if you do have a friend to play with. Play with. Wow, that sound like a 4-year-old then. But yeah.